Welcome to T4G Sports. In today's video, we are going to be giving you our T4G scouting cheat sheet for 3-star offensive tackle gems and how to find these bad boys out and about in the wild and catch them up. Gotta catch them all. And yeah, we're going to light it up. So make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, click the notification bell. Don't just play the game, own the game. Let's light it up. Let's get ready to go. It's time to tussle. Let's go. So we're going to add up the Agile guys first, give you the average, the low, and the high. We got Conrad Stoneburner here, who I'm pulling for just because that name is pretty sweet. This guy here seems like a Russian spy to me, even looks like one. He's a big spy, very big, out of Massachusetts. Kind of seems like an implant to me. So, yeah, and we'll get people to comment, too, and say, well, what if you can't scout because you're a small program? Well, then scout during the setting up your recruiting board period, because at that time, you can only scout or give out scholarships. So just scout during that time and use this cheat sheet at that time. You know, not much else you can do. By the way, we want to give another shout out to our alumni as well. Daisy for the 10, super thanks to the 10. And then George, super chat of the 20. Give them another shout out to our alumni base. You guys are beautiful, beautiful human beings. Some would say glorious, and they'd be right. Glorious, beautiful human beings. What do we got on this guy here? His acceleration's a 79, not too bad. Impact blocking 71, not too bad there. Agility is 71. It's actually pretty toasty there. I like to see that. Really what makes these guys good is their strength, kinda. They're okay. They're finesse. They're more finesse type guys. You know, they're decent on the pass block, run block. They're going to average a little bit more on the run block. The impact block is okay. Their acceleration is going to be a little bit higher too because they're supposed to be quick on their big feet. This guy's finesse, he's a 73. His awareness is a 61. That's an average. If you look at the gold bars too, try to get an idea in the gold bars. The pass block here, I'm looking for an average of a 68, lowest of a 65. And that's kind of what I'm looking at. Not really that great here, so it's hard to tell with this guy here. It turns out he's a flop. Big thing to understand when it comes to this is that the gem for 3 stars is giving out more. They're more strict with it because they can only give out so many gems per class. That's my assumption. Okay, so it's just like development. They're only going to give out an X number of gemage. Okay, so sometimes you're going to get guys that may look like they should be a gem. They don't get the gem. If they're a 4-star or 5-star, you'll find the hidden gems. You don't find those hidden gems. This guy's a beast. 73 finesse, that's not too bad. 78 pass block finesse. His run block finesse is 78. I like seeing that. Strength's good. Run blocks is 74. That's better than the average, baby. You're already picking it up, big dog. That acceleration I need to above a 74. I like this guy. Boom. There you go. Big dog in the house. He's a road dog. I bet you he could eat a lot of dogs too. Got my Conrad Stoneburner. I knew this guy was good. You could smell it on this big boy. What about this guy here? Let's go to the Russian spy here. A little shaky here. Speed, not bad. Acceleration, not bad. Awareness is a 62, not bad. What's he got? He ends up being all right. Okay, can we find anyone else? Ooh, look at that. His speed's on the very low end, but dear Lord, look at that strength. Yes, sir, I like this guy. Boom, yep. Look at that strength right there. That's some Butamus. There we go. What's this guy got here? Boo. Not good here. 110 points. Boo. Move on. Boo. So anyways, that's the agility, guys. That's how you find them. It's pretty easy. You get that strength. That strength is a big indicator. You start getting an 88. The range from strength goes from a 79 to a 92. Okay, that's a big, huge gap. So what does that mean? If you're getting that number and go 79 to a 92, well, you got your crappy gems and you got your good gems. You got your squeakers and then you got your good guys. It's that simple. These guys here, they're non-squeakers. These two guys I love. Sheriff Barmore. I mean, come on. Out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, Sheriff Barmore. Perfect. He's a perfect human being. So it's great. Beautiful. Let's move on. So we're going to leave up our other 2 guys on this because we're setting the tone. When it comes to pass protector guys, their strength is hot garbage. They're like more balanced across the board. Like their pass blocking. Like you're seeing some more balanced numbers there. But my God, their strength, these guys, their strength goes from a 71 to an 80. Like, that's weird. It's very strange to me that Agile guys have just better strength by far on average than these guys here. These guys, these pretty boys back here at pass protectors, they're a little bit soft, ain't they? This guy's got an 81 strength right off the bat. That just gets me jazzed up because his strength is pretty good. And then let's look at his pass block finesse. That's an 81. That's pretty good. Awareness is a 64. That's an average. 81 strength, 72 impact block. That's pretty beautiful. Look at that speed there to 64. That's better than the average. I'm sniffing Gem. I could smell the Gem on him. I'm still not that impressed with the guy, but there you go. Boom, bam. He's a road dog, baby. There we go. Finding them quick. Whoa. What's this guy got? Speed 55. Dear God, son. Boo. Not good, man. Nuh-uh. Speed 66. His strength's an 81 too. Woo! We got another dog here in the house, perhaps. Acceleration's a 64. That's a low. I'll tell you what, though. This guy's pushing Gemski. He's pushing it. Ah, there you go. Beautiful dog, baby. Woo! There we go. We're lighting them up. What do we got here? 60. There's a 60 average. Not bad. His agility. Boy, oh boy. We'll see how quick they can get to the hot dog stand, some of these big dogs. I'm just joking, too. I love the trench dogs. Look, you joke about their size and all that, but the trench warfare is my favorite. I respect the trenches more than I respect almost any other position, just because these guys are the most thankless giant beasts in the world, so I love them. They're the trench hogs, and I love trench hogs, man. I love the linemen. Love you guys. You guys are great. But I think I showed enough. At this point in time, you don't want to keep wasting hours. Right, so if you come across a guy and you're like, like this guy's strength's not too bad. He's a 77. That's pretty good. Run block's a 62. Not bad. His speed's a 66. You know, this guy's kind of looking at perhaps some Gemski in him too. Yep. Anyways, I showed you enough with those guys there, so I'm going to pull off these guys. Some of these guys aren't bad, but like this guy could be, but I don't know. Be strict. Be quick with it. You know, I spent quite a bit of hours, not like too crazy, and I would already have like an entire offensive line here. So even if you're a small program, you can see here that clearly you got quite a few gems to play with here, and a lot of these guys, you can get them really easy. Okay, let's pop up the power guys now. This is our last group of dudes. Welcome in, last group. Welcome in. Average, low, high, the whole shebang. You're looking at a decent strength there as well. They're pretty strong, and that's what you'd expect from the power guys. They got just good power across the board, obviously. Awareness is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these guys' awareness, it's not what 3-stars are typically known for, as being like the most aware guys on the field. It's not something that's in their wheelhouse there. This guy, like, I'm seeing okay. You look at his speed, it's a 58, moving on, right? I'm just moving on right away. I'm like, all right. Make sure you're not getting JUCO guys. This guy's 56 speed. I mean, dear God, buddy. All right, I'm looking at some of the things that I'm like, all right, you're starting to have a little bit of too many lows. You're hitting too many lows for me. Obviously, look at abilities, mentals, and all the good stuff there. This guy's run block is a 70. That's actually an average. It's not too bad. His awareness is a 60, another average. His run block's a 73. His run block power, you know what I'm saying? It's okay. His pass block, he's got a little bit of a mixture in there. That's an average. His impact blocks is an 82. That's beautiful. Now, I'd like his strength to be a little bit high. I'm questioning this guy because that could go, you look at that gold bar, that could go on the opposite side of that, and next thing you know, you're like, this guy ain't no road dog. No, David Ramey. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what his strength does. Boo. Okay, give me a strength. Ooh! Yes, sir. Look at that speed, 270. He's got a little bit of agile to him. He's a little big fella there with little quick steps, those big feet. Awareness is a 64. Man, not too shabby. I like this guy. I'm sniffing a little bit of Gem. Yes, sir. Look at that strength. Strength tells you everything you need to know. Whoa! 59 awareness. That's not even that bad, but sometimes it's still shocking to see. It takes my breath away a little bit. This guy's strength's questionable. Too much. Oh, I almost clicked another 8. 85 strength. That's actually not too bad. That's a little bit lower than the average. Just for craps and giggles, I'd check this guy out here. What do you got? Speed's a 60. You're a big fella, huh? This guy. I don't know. We'll see on this guy here. We'll see if they give it to him. Yeah, they squeaked out. Beautiful. All right, beautiful job. Beautiful job. Good work. Good work. So at the end of it all, if we pull these guys off, the end of it all, I mean, dear God, look at the gem status here that we have. You imagine getting this O-line? We still have 960 hours left. 960 hours. I get we're a massive program. I understand that. But like, even if you were a decent program, your entire O-line would be situated with just getting these guys here. Like these guys are not hard to get. And look at the talent. You're getting at least an impact development from these guys here. So offensive linemen, you can find these guys, especially using our list. You start to break that down, because if you just look at strength, you're not going to get a great indication, because this one here, wait, this guy, you got to go. But if you just look at strength, you could see an 89, but if you're not seeing some of the other marks hit, like let's say you see the 85, but then he's hitting like lower than the lows by like 3 of them. Well, then you got to cut your ties. Just because the strength shows high does not mean that it's like, oh, he's guaranteed. No, it's not a guaranteed. It's, you look at that and say, well, that is a major indication, and now I'm going to do my checks and balances for the rest of the guys, or for the rest of his attributes, to see if he's hitting too many lows, that strength is not going to save him. He could end up being a broken gem or just normal, and then you know you're going to have a normal dev with around an average of around 20 skill caps, and what is that going to do you? So that's why our list is still very important, because you need to know the lows and the highs. Okay, so hopefully this helped you guys, and we appreciate all you guys, and thanks to our alumni.